microcontroller online lesson, how to get the circuit done. You will see the circuit on the learning space on the Moodle. So the circuit like this. So there is the microcontroller board. The ground is taken from here, and then 4 LEDs are connected to the ground. And for the LED, we always need a resistor. The LED gets the light on when we turn the microcontroller output into true state. In true state, there is the 3.3 volts, and the current flows through this wire to the LED, in from that pin, out from that pin to the resistor and to the ground. And we will build exactly that kind of circuit. You might have your microcontroller on a board like this. So that's a board with always 4-pin sockets in here for different sensor circuits, or even output circuits. You need to connect the microcontroller there on the way that you see there is a small switch in here. The switch is on the position 3.3 volts, and then you just put the microcontroller there. So the USB is on the same end as the switch, then it's the right way round. And it's the right way round when you will get your wires on the pins D9, D10, D11, D12, D13, and so on. You might as well have your microcontroller on a breadboard like this. So then the microcontroller is sitting there on the end of the board. On that breadboard, we use it typically, or the way I like to use it that way, that the red line is on the top here, and the blue line is on the lower edge in here. The red is just a color. I mean, the sockets are connected here as long as there is a continuous line in here, and the sockets are connected as long as there is a continuous line in here. I use the red for the operating voltage, 3.3 volts, and the blue for the ground in here. So to remember that the ground is there on the blue one, I'll put my ground wire, the black wire, in there. And then I'll start building the circuit. I will start it by connecting always the resistors, always the resistor from the ground to the center of the board, from the ground to the center of the board, from the ground to the center of the board, and from the ground to the center of the board. Here at the center of the board, always these 5 sockets are connected. And on top here, the 5 sockets are connected, and so on. So for all the, let's say, columns in here. And then I go there with the LEDs, continue with the LEDs. So the longer wire of the LED is the one where the current is flowing in. So the other pin of the LED is a little bit longer than the other one. So the long one is that one where the wire, the current comes in. So I'll connect the solder on the same column as the resistor. The solder to the same column as the resistor. The solder on the same column as the resistor. Solder to the same column as the resistor. So my 4 LEDs are there. So there is always the resistor wire and then the solder pin on the same column. And then for the longer pin, I'll connect the wires, the yellow. These are just colors, these wires. It doesn't mean anything. Yellow, orange, green, and the gray. So now I'm ready to connect the microcontroller. And on the microcontroller here, I will connect the ground to the pin where there is a text C and D. The ground in here, then the yellow to the D2, the orange to the D3, the green to the D9, and the gray to the D10. So my microcontroller is connected. So in this case, when there is the one with the sockets, it is the pins ground, and then D2, D3, D9, D10. The circuit is done.